Hello, and welcome to Cookin' in the Kitchen with Tamara. I'm Tamara, and this is my kitchen. Today I'm here to share with you what my family is having for dinner. We are making air fryer pizzas. Yes, you can use your air fryer for a lot of things. We do our hard-boiled eggs in it, we warm up or we cook French fries in it, but today I am going to use it to crisp up my crust for my pizza, as well as to cook my pizza. So what I'm starting off with is a Joseph Lavash, 1 Smartpoints pita. Okay, this is going to be the crust for my pizza this evening. What we're going to do is we're going to use a few spritzes of olive oil. I just get the kind from Aldi. I have a paper towel down so I can spray here on my countertop. And I have a GoWise USA air fryer. It's quite a large capacity. Inside there's the inside of it. We've had it for a while, so it is well used. It's well loved. I think we've had it probably 3 years. You think, Kevin? We're gonna say 3 years. It does circulate air inside the air fryer. So when I place my moistened, my oiled pita in the bottom, I grab a small glass ramekin, and that just adds some weight. I put it right in the center. That adds some weight. I grab it out with tongs because it's hot. I'm gonna go ahead and place it in the air fryer. It's gonna run at 370 degrees, and it's going to cook probably about 3 to 4 minutes if your air fryer is hot. I'm gonna flip it and check on it so that it browns evenly on both sides. Once it's done, I'll be back. Okay, so I am back. My pita is out of the oven. It is nicely browned and toasted. I'm gonna start building my pizza. It's just turning off from cooling. But I wanted to share with you the ingredients that I'm gonna be using and how I calculated the Smartpoints. So I have shared with you before the marinara sauce that I purchased from Aldi. Now this marinara sauce, if you scan it, it will give you 2 Smartpoints for half a cup. But if you look deeper into the ingredient list, you'll see that everything that's included in this marinara sauce are all 0 Smartpoint ingredients. So this barcode scanner is only calculating your Smartpoints based on nutrition, not based on the ingredients. So it's up to you. That's how I calculate it as 0 Smartpoints. Some of us have seen 0 Smartpoint marinara sauce recipes that you're making from home. This is basically a commercial jarred version of what you're making at home. And I purchased this at Aldi. So I'm going to go ahead and scoop this out. Plus I'm not using a half a cup. I'm probably using 1/4 of a cup. So I'm gonna spread that onto my pita. And then prior to toasting and videoing, I went ahead and I cooked up some veggies. So I have a veggie mix here. This is green pepper, onion, and the wild ramps that I've been cooking with. You guys have seen that in some of my recipes. Cleaned up, these are the bulbs of the ramps. They have a oniony garlic taste. And then these are the greens of the ramps. This is kind of like the green you'd use in a chive if you were cooking with chives. And I just take these and I will grab a few of them and I'll roll them in a real tight bundle like this. And then I cut slits almost to the middle on this side and then 2 on this side, and then I cut them this way. And so then I get small chunks. So those are also in my mixture. And I just cooked these with a little bit of spray oil in a pan ahead of time. So I'm gonna go ahead and add those to my pizza. Green peppers, onions, and wild ramps or leeks. If you don't know what they are, we foraged them from our woods. I know, sounds real rustic, doesn't it? They are basically a wild onion or a wild leek. Okay, what do I have on this plate? This is the rest of my toppings. I have Great Value brand reduced fat mozzarella. In the tracker, 48 grams is 3 Smartpoints. So I weighed all of this ahead of time so that I could go ahead and assemble my pizza, and this would stop me from just out of the bag. You all know you do that. So I've got that. I'm gonna put a little bit on. over my vegetables. Then here I have 4 Hormel turkey pepperonis. 5 of them are 0 Smartpoints. I ate one. See, so what I say, I know I do that, and I know you do it too. I have 1 slice of, so this is the turkey pepperoni that I used, Hormel turkey pepperoni. 5 for 0 Smartpoints. 1 slice of Canadian bacon for 0 Smartpoints. So far I'm at 1 for my crust and 3 for the entirety of the cheese I have on my plate. Nothing else has Smartpoints. I have a little bit, barely really worth putting on, but we're gonna do it. I wanted to see how much of these Jimmy Dean turkey sausage crumbles I could have for 0 Smartpoints, and it's 13 grams, which is weighed here, which on this small pizza, I mean, that'll be enough to get a few little crumbles in each bite. So I've got that. Another thing that I thought I'd put on there because I had them were the Mudhustler official. I don't know if you know him, but he has his Birdball recipe. 1 Birdball in its entirety in the recipe builder was 1 Smartpoint. But if I only ate 3/8 of it, then it was 0 Smartpoints. So I'm adding that on here too because I want high in protein pizza. What did I do with the, no, this is half, so 3/8. What did I do with the other 5/8? I gave them to Kevin. So we're gonna put that on here. So far with that, we have 3 Smartpoints for the cheese, and we have 1 Smartpoint for the pita. Winner, right? So I'm gonna add the rest of this cheese on top. I'm gonna put it back in my air fryer very, very carefully. And it is going to hopefully melt the cheese. I'll show you what it looks like when it's done. The reduced fat cheese doesn't quite melt that well. I did throw Charlotte's in the microwave, but she had full fat mozzarella. Yeah, they got the good stuff. So I'm going to pop this in to the air fryer. Let's see. Ooh, whoa, we'll get fancy. Nope, we won't. Let's see if I can slide it in. Remember, the air fryer is hot from you toasting the pita, so please do not burn yourself. Consider yourself warned. And I'm gonna put it in, I think it takes maybe about 4 minutes for it to brown, melt, or soften the cheese. We'll see what we get with this reduced fat cheese. I'm gonna let that cook, and I'll be right back to show you the final product. Okay, so my air fryer is out of the pizza, my air fryer is out of the pizza. My air fryer is done with the pizza, and the pizza is out, and there we go. Looks delicious. So I was thinking about it. During that air frying, I should have been showing you the tip that I use. So I use this marinara sauce. I had some the other day. I didn't use all of it. What do I do with the rest of the jar if I don't know when I'm going to use it? I will freeze it in a silicone baking sheet. I'll link the set that I have in the description of this video, but I just will pour in like individual serving sizes, and this is great if you want to thaw this and make a little pizza for lunch, but it also preserves your sauce, and then it doesn't go bad or mold on the top. So a little quick, I don't know, meal prep, money saving tip. I don't know what you want to call it. So there's that. Now that this is done, I'm going to sprinkle just a little sprinkle of Parmesan cheese on the top. That's it. Not even weighable, so I'm not counting it. Hey, Charlotte. Charlotte.
What?
So we had air fryer pizza tonight. Would you mind to do just a little mini Charlotte's dinner review for our viewers?
Are we going to do the real dinner review?
No, what kind of pizza did you have tonight?
I had a pizza like hers, but with cheese and
Ham or Canadian bacon. Yep. And then do you have red sauce, or does Mom put a white sauce on yours?
she puts the white sauce.
I do. I use a wedge of Laughing Cow. She doesn't like pasta sauce very much, so I put a wedge of Laughing Cow on her pizza, and then we used Canadian bacon and real cheese. So Charlotte, if you had to tell our viewers what your score for dinner review was, Did you loved it, liked it, ate it, or hate it?
Loved it.
Loved it. So, air fryer pizzas, maybe it's something you'll make in your kitchen. But for tonight, from my kitchen to yours, have a
Good night.
Have a good night.